Let's see if we can make it to the state park thing. It's doing this all on its own. This is by far the most impressive it's ever done. So update 2021, the first update I've gotten in 2021, 4.3 just came out to me late last night. And I wanted to show you guys a little bit around it. Now, when you look at the actual release notes, it shows here that there was just a bug fix. So you can see on here, when it decides to show me, that it was just a minor bug fix. There's really nothing it says on there. There were people, though, that were asking me online, did it make the map bigger? Did it shorten this? I'm going to tell you right now, it did not. It is still the same size. Everything on the screen is the exact same. All the colors look the same as I did before. There's nothing very noticeable on the screen from an outwards appearance standpoint. So what I'm going to do today, like I do on all these updates, is go see if we can notice anything in the autopilot. We're going to go on windy roads. We're going to check the road lines. We're going to go on the same roads that we've been testing it on to see if we see any difference on that front. We're probably going to attack a roundabout and see if we can make it through it, even though we know we can't, just for fun. Okay, bear with me. So you can see where I'm heading out here. I'm going out here to this road that is super windy all along here. It's gonna be a great one to go and test this out. We've been on there a few times before. It's out by Flaming Geyser State Park. And yeah, it's pretty cold out here today. It's freezing degrees right now. We're expecting anywhere between, they said like, well, 1 to 12 inches depending on where you are, snow today. And it's really breezy, really windy out there. We're getting gusts right now up to like 40, 50 miles an hour. It's kind of a nutty day. Some areas around us already got 5 inches of snow, but we've avoided it so far. So it's good to go out there and get this drive in today. See, I got my new Insta360 hat on today. I'm officially adopted into the Insta360 family. If you guys haven't seen my review on that 360 camera, check it out. It's super cool. Plus, I got something very cool coming on that. Also, got the all headrest here from EV Premium Customs, my favorite headrest. These things are so comfortable. Absolutely love them. And always have those right on here. If you guys want any of those, make sure you check them out. The link will be down in the description as well. Then also, if you're just burning to spend your money, you just can't stand having it in your pocket, also go and pick up one of these insane phone holders right here. Again, link down below to learn about that. And you're probably seeing a phone holder right here. Just quick little note, you're going to see a review on this coming up very shortly. And watch this, surprise, surprise. And another invisible one pops up here for your passengers. You're gonna love this review because these are an incredible combo. But anyway, more on that later. You know, one thing I've noticed, and it was like really noticeable enough that I kept thinking, no, that can't be right. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Is that it is like requiring me to be like touching the wheel and interacting more with the car than it ever has before. Like it feels like it's every like 5 seconds. I'm like constantly tapping my hand on the wheel. And I was just going through a town at 25 miles an hour. It could have been because of that. I also noticed as I went through some of the like school lights that weren't even flashing and over a crosswalk, it put lights on my screen and was trying to slow me down. It never came to a stop. It went through them, but it slowed me down 10 miles per hour on each of them when it shouldn't have. That's something that might be kind of new in this update as well. I haven't noticed that before. We'll try it again on the way back. So coming up here, we have a turn that is a pretty sharp curve to the road. It's a little bit of an S. You can see the car is slowing down automatically for it. I'm not doing that itself. So let's see if it handles it, because last time I had to engage on this. So it's speeding back up again. Why are you doing that? Okay, let's see what happens here. We're in the lines. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is so good. It's still keeping me under the speed limit, still keeping me like 8 under my max. Wow, look at this. So it's keeping me slower around that corner. You guys, I have never, ever made it around that corner before. That was huge. We're still going through these little S curves, staying well within the lines. Look at this corner coming up here. Let's try this one. Little pressure on the steering wheel. Car's doing 100% of the driving, the braking, the accelerating all on its own. This is impressive. This is actually looking real nice. So like we got like no, edge to the side of this road. Like we got about 1.5 feet until there's a ditch, not so bad here. But the car has handled this very well. There's a really sharp curve coming up at the bottom of this hill. That'll be a big test for this. This car behind me, I don't think likes me going this slow, but tough. Going 5 over. So let's see how it handles. We're coming up on it right here, right now. And so far, I mean, I've been very impressed. So here we go. We're not slowing down for this one. So far, it handled it very aggressively. Look at that. That's incredible. Here we go. Okay, the car slowed down automatically. I'm not doing anything. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. What? Like, that was so good. I know the car behind me hates me right now. Okay, here comes a really sharp turn. Slowing down immensely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Never even crossed the line. I've never, ever, ever done this. Now here comes the bridge. Okay, so we're slowing down for this corner. We're going like 22 miles an hour. It's doing it all on its own. We are going over the line a bit. Okay, I got to take over on there. So it didn't handle that part specifically. It was a little bit too steep for it. We'll try it again coming back. But that did amazing compared to the last test. So I'm going to pull off here and we're going to come back up that hill and see what happens from the other direction. Well, this is kind of a cool bridge. Look at this thing. I've never been on top of this before. I mean, I just came down here to turn around and look what I found. This is pretty awesome. I think I'm going into a state park. Let's see if we can make it to the state park thing on its own. Okay, there's a stop sign. So it sees the stop sign. I'm gonna tap to go, and there's a speed bump here. It's gonna go over the speed bump on its own. Right on. So this is Flaming Geyser State Park. This is, I don't even know. I've never been back here. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be back here. I think I'm supposed to pay or something back there. What is this place? What do you do here? Autopilot, will it work out here? I don't think it will work out here. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, it's gonna let me put it on? Look at this. Look at this sharp turn right here around this tree. Ah! Oh my gosh, it did it! That was a 90-degree corner, and now I'm on the wrong side of the road, but holy cow, where is it taking me? This is insane. We're hugging to the left side of the road right now because it doesn't even know where it's at. There's no lines in the road. And let me put it on, and now look at it. It's doing this all on its own. This is by far the most impressive it's ever done staying on the road. Here's a bridge. Ah, you're gonna keep me in the lane? Don't go over it. Oh gosh, that was close. It's doing this though. Look at this winding road. No lines on the road, and it's done 100%. I've never once helped it yet. Driving around this thing, it's keeping me in these lines. I am so unbelievably impressed right now. I mean, you guys know how hard I test this thing. I let it go to pretty much crashing all the time, and this is so impressive. It's keeping me now, it put me back on the right side of the lane, and it's doing this 100% on its own. Like, this is all it. No lines on the roads. We're gonna blast over this. I'm gonna stop because I don't want to fly over top of this speed bump at that speed, but wow, oh my word. Okay, I couldn't be more impressed right now. This update might have said it, that one of the bugs apparently it fixed is that it can drive around corners way better and manage its speed way better now. Let me see if I can get it back in autopilot. See, the trick is it's got to look like there's a road line somehow in here. And so with this grass here, see, the grass picked up the grass as road line. There are 0 markings on the road right now. So for all you guys that say you have to have a line on the road to start autopilot, you're freaking wrong. All right, so here we go. Around it again, back this way. Oh my gosh, this is too cool. This is autopilot just making improvements, and we're hugging it nicely. Here's a nice bridge with guardrails again. Let's see how we handle it going back here. And really tight to the side, but it kind of has to because it's a really narrow road. So they're recommending 20 miles per hour here. We're going to go around it at 25 because we're bosses, and it handles it like a champ. Nicely kept in my lane there too, as if it can tell which lane. It does not. There's no center lane here, yet I am perfectly on my side. And now here's that 90-degree curve in the road again around this tree. And let's see how this time though there's a gravel on one side, not a tree. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, I had to help it there. But wow, impressive, very, very, very impressive. You wanna see how fast I can go to 100 miles an hour? One of the greatest parts about a Tesla is how fast they accelerate. Watch this. Whoa, glad I have those headrests on there. There it goes. Gotta stop before I smash into the back of this truck. Holy cow. That's insane. Oh, now I was going downhill a bit on that start there. That definitely helped me a little bit, but I don't even have that upgrade where it puts me from like 4.3 down to 3.8 or 3.7, 0 to 60. But no matter what, I've owned this car now for 15 months. I am so impressed every time I drive it. Anyway, back to the car. All right, so we're back in town here now, and here's the street light. So you can see in there that's a crosswalk, but this time it slows down 1 mile per hour there, but not really much. And then there was one other one down here that it slowed down for. We'll see if it does it again here. So anyway, it doesn't look like there's really anything that really changed there in the town that direction. Other direction did something a little bit different. So anyway, I was really surprised. I thought this update was going to just be, simply, nothing new because it didn't show anything new. It looked very minor, but on the road, I don't think I've ever been more shocked through an update as I have on this one, at least not in the last 10 or so. So absolutely incredible. Thank you, Tesla, for making me safer on the road. And I love that. If you guys aren't using autopilot right now, I don't know what's the matter with you. Turn it on, for goodness sakes. It is awesome. It's incredible. Keep your hands on the wheel when you do it. Be safe about it. But it is an amazing, amazing thing. And so if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like this video so it helps send it out to other people so they can stay informed. I know that I don't have the rewrite right now. I'm trying to keep these drives alive on the current updates without the rewrite. But thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the next one.